There are constant events taking place in our world. Why? Many are running to leaders to understand what's going on. What will be the future of their kids, grandkids, and loved ones? Thinking men say there must be a change in our world or no one will be able to survive. Wars, disasters, starvation, sickness, poverty is claiming the lives of millions. Is this a setup? Who can be trusted? And who can we trust? I found an answer, and this answer being with us throughout the ages. The answers are found in the Bible. Welcome to Understanding Your Bible Prophecy Chronicles. Here is where you will find the answers.
Bring the beat in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was lost. Yeah. Baby, I used to do some things.
So, the great horn was broken, right? And when he was broken, what came up?
Another one.
Towards the what?
Four winds.
What four winds of heaven mean, y'all?
The strife.
I'm gonna ask again. After he was broken, the great horn was broken, and for it came up four noble ones towards the four winds of heaven. There you go. North, south, east, and west. Four kingdoms. Each one of them took a part of Grecia's empire. It was divided into what? Four divisions. But it's a historical fact that Greece, when Alexander fell, his four generals went to war to take the empire. They couldn't defeat each other, so they had to go in agreement that you take this part of Greece, I take that, but it wasn't in his power. When the first king of Greece that conquered the world, the kingdom would be divided into how many parts? Four. Daniel 8 and 8, 21 and 22 tell you. The rough goat is the king of Greece, the Bible said, and the great horn that is between his eyes is Alexander. Verse 22, now that being broken, whereas four stood up for it, four what? Kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not in his power. What do you mean by not in his power?
Not strong.
They weren't strong as Alexander. I wonder what Rome would have destroyed if Alexander was alive. I don't think so. Because it said that it wasn't in his way. There wouldn't have been no Rome if Alexander was alive. And so, let's go here. Did God's people fail? Did God's people fail Alexander? That's what he's thinking different. Did God's people fail Alexander?
God's people.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
They were for God. He was going to take it over the whole world.
No. They could have preached to that man.
Oh. So they couldn't?
That could have. That should have. What was wrong with God's people back then? Scattered.
Prejudice.
Rome didn't scatter Israel then. Israel was in the promised land. What was wrong with Israel? What was going on with them? Remember?
Oh, the Greeks. They were Greeks. The uncircumcised. They didn't speak to them.
They what? They were prophets. Remember, they was taken captive by Babylon. Remember? That's why Daniel and all them was in Babylon in the first place. Ezekiel, Nehemiah, all of them was in Babylon. And so they're supposed to build the kingdom again. They were sacked in the first place because they wanted to be like Babylon. And because they want to be like Babylon, when you want to build the world, God allowed the world away. Take you captive. So if you say, well, I went into the world before, yeah, because you want to be the world and the world took you away. Captive. So that's what happened to God's people. God's people is what's happened to us today, because we are God's people, right? So when we rebel against God, we're going to captivity to Babylon. That's what happened to God's people. If God's people was doing God's will, you could have did the will of God if they had a chance to talk to us. They were stiff-necked. They was rebelling against God. And that man died. He could have did what? He could have helped them to build Jerusalem. He could have shielded them to do the will of God. They let that man die. Okay, so the great horn between the goat's eyes represented Alexander the Great, who died in the young age without arranging for a successor to rule the conquered kingdom. True to prophecy, the territory was divided into what? 4 smaller kingdoms, and remained divided until replaced by the next world empire. So the next world empire will bring forth a what?
New world order.
Y'all are getting smart. So each empire that took over the world, that was called a what?
New world order.
The world order. So when Babylon took over the world, that was a what?
Old world order.
When Media Persia destroyed Babylon, it became the power for the world, it became a what?
New world order.
When Grecia came forth and destroyed Media Persia, that was a what?
New world.
So the 4th beast is going to bring a what?
New world.
Okay, let's go to the 4th beast. What came out after the 4 horns? Who's the 4 horns? What horns came up?
The
clothes.
the one bigger than the other.
No, that's 2 horns. And those 2 horns was on who?
Oh yeah, that was Media Persia.
Media Persia.
Okay.
The 4 horns. 1 horn was up. 1 horn.
One horn.
Who was that?
Alexander.
That was broken because he died from drunkenness and all kind of immorality, right? So after that, how many horns came up?
4.
4 horns. And who was these 4 horns?
4 kings.
The 4 kings that took over the Grecian Empire. That's right. There you go. Stay with me. Don't go nowhere else. If I'm not talking about no one else, I'm talking about the same powers.
Okay.
That's what you learn in school. Some of us was cutting the food in class when we should have been listening. We're laughing at some clown over there, and that was the devil right there, because he wants you to not get your education so you can understand the Bible. That was the devil attacking you then. So Daniel 8 and 9, the Bible said, out of one of them came forth a little horn, which waxed exceeding great towards the south, towards the east, towards the pleasant land. So among these 4 horns, something happened. So among this great nation, these 4 divided kingdoms, a horn came up out of them. It's going to be a what? A new what? A new world order. It came up. Now watch this. I love the Bible. It's so accurate with history. Watch this. So, which wax? What? Now, the he-goat was what?
Great.
Very great. Okay? And the horn, the ram was great. The Bible said this is
Exceeding great.
and it went towards the what?
South.
Towards the what?
East.
And towards the pleasant land. Now remember, south,
And east.
east, pleasant land was towards the north. So this power had to come out of the what?
South.
Watch this. It went towards the south, so it had to come from somewhere. And went towards the east, and towards pleasant land was towards the north. So therefore, it had to come from where?
West.
West. Right, watch this. what kind of kingdom was represented by this little horn? And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to fore, a king of fierce countenance, understanding dark sentences, shall stand up. This is what the Bible says. After Greece, the fourth nation to rule the world was who?
The Roman Empire.
It's a historical fact that the Romans destroyed the whole four kingdoms of Alexander's then known world order. So when Rome came, Rome represent what, y'all?
Legs.
Iron legs.
Why is it two?
Because they were divided into provinces.
Right, and that was what?
Eastern and Western.
Eastern Rome and Western Rome. It was so huge that it had to divide. It had two Caesars. It had two Caesars, two emperors, and two Caesars.
I gotta rewind.
What you want to say?
No, not you. That scripture that was just enough for me to look up.
That is 8:23.
8 and 9.
8:23. So you had two emperors, right? Eastern and Western. You had two Caesars, which is like the vice president or something, because it was political, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after Greece, Rome destroyed Greece. Alright? It's a historical fact that Iron Rome. Now, I know we're out of time, but I want to continue to press forward because I can't stop this. If I stop this now, it's just like turning off the TV when it's getting good. And your season got to wait till next year.
Oh, keep going.
Alright? So, the ram was what?
Great.
Verse 4. The goat was what?
Very great.
How did the little horn compare to them? In Daniel 8:9. And out of one of them came forth a what? Little horn. It was what? Wax exceeding great. Towards the south, towards the east, and it started killing God's people. See, the other kingdoms weren't killing God's people.
Yeah.
This kingdom, or nation, or new world order, started killing off God's people. You know what? One of the reasons why this kingdom, the Iron Kingdom, started killing God's people because they said, love your neighbor.
What?
Yeah, they felt like they had some kind of homosexual going on with them, but little did they know Rome, the emperors and Caesars and stuff was having sex with other men too.
Yeah.
But that's one of the reasons why they was killing Christians, because Christians love their neighbor and they said, oh, that's some gay stuff. So they started killing them. One of the reasons why they killed them. And the second reason why they was killing them, because it was some God of Christians, God, who's that? And they worship Pluto and the sun and Jupiter and all them, and so they start killing them, right? They like, these people are devils. They start killing them. So, from its point of origin, what direction did the kingdom spread? Daniel 8:9. And out of one of them came forth a little horn which waxed exceeding great towards the south, towards the east. Now, so Rome came from the what? West. Gained control of who?
Egypt.
That was Ptolemy's kingdom. Ptolemy's kingdom. Ptolemy was one of his what? Alexander's what? Generals. So they came out of nowhere. Rome came out of nowhere and gained control of Egypt, Syria, and Palestine. Towards the south, east,